this amazing hooting welcome. उनका introduction जैसे आपने कहा ना, अभी the second runner-up of the best reality show seemed like second runner. I had a great. There are so much a person does in their life, जो कि ना कभी कभार दिखाई नहीं देता. जो दिखाई देता है, वो एक दो बड़ी चीजें दिख जाती हैं. So when you say that a second runner-up in Big Boss looks like such a big thing for a lot of people, for me I think that's one of the smallest things that I have done in my life. There is so much more to me than one reality show. There is so much more to me than being a creative head on Balaji. There is so much more to each and every one of us than that big thing that your parents say, "Hey, Rashi, तुमने वो शो कितना अच्छा काम किया था," या फिर दीप्ति तुम्हारा शो बहुत अच्छा है. Or for any one of us, you know, our problem in life and specifically is that हम लोग एक चीज पे जीते. We think this is our make or break in life. For us, sometimes, and it's not our fault, it is our conditioning. Conditioning in a way, जहाँ पर हमारे parents, हमारे teachers, हमारे दोस्त हमें बोलते हैं, यार तुमने ये कर दिया, भाई मैंने बहुत कुछ किया लाइफ में, केवल ये नहीं किया है. And that's what I think our basic problem is. While I was sitting here, they were playing this really nice song, I like it, which is Summer of '69. Those were the days. I have a problem with that song. Inherently a problem with that. I love the song, but those were not the days. These are the days right now. Problem is हमको एक चीज पे अटक जाते हैं. Those were the days. जब हम उन days में थे, तो हमें लगता था कहाँ अटके पड़े हैं यार. स्कूल में तो कहाँ अटके पड़े हैं. Let's just go to college and we'll do so much better. College से निकले, we will have so much money, freedom. That is the problem. Our problem in life inherently is कि हम जो moment में होते हैं ना, उसको जीना ही नहीं है. We have to keep looking ourselves to do this one thing, कि एक रियलिटी शो मिल जाए, एक टीवी शो मिल जाए, एक परफेक्ट जॉब मिल जाए, एक परफेक्ट वाइफ मिल जाए, और कुछ भी गायब हो सकता है. So I really think that while I'm discussing this, and I didn't really prepare too much because मुझे समझ में नहीं आना मैं क्या बोलूँगा, लेकिन I think I know what I want to speak about. I want to speak about happiness. I want to speak about why, what drives you in life to achieve things. And my problem in life has always been that everyone keeps saying मुझे ये बनना है जिंदगी में, मुझे ये पाना है जिंदगी में, और उस पाने और उस बनने के चक्कर में we don't even ever realize what the hell are we missing out on. The journey is the most exciting part for me than the destination will ever be, because the destination is the most boring thing in life. It is the most boring thing. जब तक आपको एक लड़की से प्यार होता है, लड़की को लड़के से प्यार होता है, जब तक वो साथ में नहीं आ जाते ना, तब तक बड़ा मजा आता है हम लोगों को टीवी शोज भी देखने का. We watch it for the chemistry. Once they're together, married, कहानी खत्म. And actually that is खत्म. It really is the end. Once you achieve what you want, then what do you do? So I really think in life, if you ever want to have a fruitful, with my little experience, I'm not saying otherwise, is never have long-term plans in life, ever. What you should really have is 2-year plans. मैंने अपनी लाइफ में हमेशा डिसाइड किया है कि 2 साल में प्लान करो. क्या होता है उसमें कि you know exactly 1 साल में क्या कहाँ लाइफ जा सकती है और सेकंड ईयर में कहाँ तक जा सकती है. क्योंकि सेकंड ईयर के बाद आपको पता नहीं आपकी लाइफ में क्या होने वाला है. लाइफ आपके हाथ में कभी भी नहीं है, ना कभी होगी, ना कभी रहेगी. There's a very filmy dialogue, but I really I'm a Bollywood fan, so I'll come back on that. So there was this dialogue in Dil Chahta Hai where Samantha was sitting next to Amir Khan, and Amir Khan, no, not Amir Khan, Akshay Khanna says कि रेत को जितना हाथ में दबाओगे ना, उतनी बाहर निकलती जाएगी. Life is actually like that. It's filmy, but it is exactly like that. So I do not think that you should ever make plans which will go ahead more than 2 years, because when you have short-term goals, you can go ahead and enjoy the very moment and keep building on those things. आपका body of work brilliant होनी चाहिए. It should not be that आपका मतलब कहाँ पहुँचे वो ज़्यादा important नहीं. एक काम आपने achieve कर लिया, उसके बाद second क्या करोगे? And the worst thing and the worst phase that anyone can go through, I'll tell you, and this is something I told it to some of my friends on the show also, is that you achieve one thing, then you start talking about it, then people talk about it, and for the next 5 years only talk about it. You're living in your past successes. And as soon as you start living on your past success, you are done, bro. You are dead. You will never be able to move ahead in life. You will never be able to create something more meaningful. Because क्या होता है कि अरे, a lot of my examples are always television films because I work in that industry. But it's almost like, damn, I got this perfect job. I got that salary. Now what do you go after? Oh, I got this perfect show. Now, oh, it's successful भी हो गया, मुझे entrepreneur का award मिल गया, मुझे ये मिल गया. Now you're only dreaming about that for the next 2 years, and the beat that you started with, it finished right there with them. So it's so important in life to first live in that very moment. It's so important to enjoy that very moment. You know what happiness according to me really is? Happiness is right now, right here. You and I are talking, there is no negative thought around us, and there is a amount of positivity that we have. This is exactly what happiness is. You will never get extremely joyous sometime, or sometimes you'll be extremely sad, but happiness actually is peace with yourself. Happiness is that, and that should be the state that you have to live with. But as human beings, God has decided that He will take us through so many ups and downs, and that's where karma really comes into place. And there is this one philosophy that I have in life which I would like to share with you, and I do share this with almost all the people that are dear to me, and that is that God or universe gave us 3 liters of boxes. 1 liter उन्होंने हमें प्यार दिया, which is love. 1 liter is luck, and 1 liter is energy. Now what happens with these 3 liters that they have given us is that प्यार क्या होता है ना, आप जितना लोगों को देते हो वो कम हो जाता है. So जब करण जौहर ने कहा था एक तरफा प्यार में बहुत ताकत होती है, देखिए चांद उसमें कुछ नहीं होता. It really screws you. Please do not fall in one tarafa pyar, because one tarafa pyar will take away all that 1 liter of love which is in your container, and you will be khali. That needs to be filled back. So please love a person who loves you back. And sometimes that person not necessarily needs to be a boy or a girl, it could be your dog. You know, a dog can fill that love back into your container. Your mom and dad, your best friend, your servant who comes and fucking cooks for you. Yeah? It is so important that container needs to be filled back, because जब वो container खाली हो जाता है ना, तो अंदर से कुंठित हो जाते हो. Kunthiत means you are really, you see these men or women who are sarcastic, it's not because they're born like that. They gave so much love, they're not left with anything in their life. They just aren't. So it is so important that that love needs to be refilled. So please, please go ahead and surround yourself with positive people. It is in your hands. You know, there are 2 kinds of things. One is your positive people, and then there are these negative people. They're important to you. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be boyfriend, they could be girlfriend, anything. Please cut that right out of them. Cut them out of your life. They are not supposed to be there. And it is your responsibility that the container should be filled, because they will only take it away from there. और वो प्यार खींचते रहेंगे, कुछ बचेगा नहीं तुम्हारी लाइफ में, तुम निराश हो जाओगे, तुम सैड हो जाओगे, और कुछ नहीं बचेगा. So for your own betterment, because if you are happy, it's growing, then you will give more love, you will give more positivity in your world. Your center of control is yours, because there is a center of control. बचपन में मुझे किसी ने सिखाया था DYC में, जहाँ पर था कि आप किसको कंट्रोल कर सकते हो लाइफ में. Can you control anyone? You can't control your mom and dad. You cannot control your brothers, sisters. You cannot control anyone. The only person that you can control in this whole wide world is you. So that's your circle of control. So it is up to you to make sure that container is filled all the time, because God has created you. He wants you to be happy. The universe is giving you every single bit to be happy. And if you are not going to be happy, that means you are going ahead and wasting in a very, very important life. Because your life is as precious as anyone else's life who you love. Because हमारी सभ्यता और हमारे अपब्रिंगिंग में बड़ा सिखाया जाता है कि कुर्बानी देते रहो भाई, वो प्यार होता है, नहीं होता है. That's bullshit, really it is. The real thing is, until you are not happy from inside, you cannot make the other person happy. Second, I will come down to the container is called luck. The container luck is very simple. It really, I really believe in past lives. I believe in the fact that आपने अच्छे कर्म किए होते हैं, आपको अच्छी चीजें मिलती हैं. तो जब आप पैदा हुए थे, तो आप ऐसे जगह पर पैदा हुए थे. कई बार कोई बच्चा अंधा पैदा होता है, उसकी क्या गलती है? Why was that child born into a family with rickshaws? Why was it? That's a lot to do with karma, but your karmas can change. So if you are lucky, and we are the lucky ones, we are sitting here posh, we have gotten education, and we have gotten so much bit, so that means we did some good stuff in our lives, our parents did some good stuff in their lives, so they have got kids like that, and our container is filled of luck. Now what do? We also start wasting it. We start using it. अरे कुछ और में क्या मुझे ऑटो मिल गया एकदम से किसी ने मेरे साथ ये अच्छा कर दिया किसी ने मेरे साथ वो अच्छा कर दिया I got examples I can tell you but I'll quickly rush through that but we all know कि हमें कभी ना कभी लाइफ में लक कितना काम आता है वो टिकट मिल गई हमें जो हमें चाहिए थी you know what there was a sale going on at the right time something happened किसी का कुछ गिरा हुआ मिल गया कोई मिला नहीं हमने उसे रख लिया but you know what happens again that container starts what are they start happening into that container it does. How do you get it back? Karma. You have to do good deeds. It is the law. Simple. जैसे physics के law होते हैं ना, वैसा ही law है. You have to be good for that container to be filled again. It's so important to go out of the way and help people. I can give you examples of how I help people, and that has come back to me so beautifully that I have been doing very well in my life. It really is true. Karma is the biggest thing that you can ever imagine, and that container will be filled, and you'll be so lucky that things are happening. 2 years back, I went through one of my most troubled times. Someone I loved dearly, really did some very bad stuff to me, and I was very alone, and a lot of bad things were happening. But I somehow changed my life. I took control of it, and well, I'm standing here because of Big Boss, and I must have done something positive in that show that people are so positively loving me. But let me tell you how I got it. I was supposed to be going to a floor which is the 6th floor, and I stepped out to say hi to a friend on the 4th floor because I saw him and I knew he was not very happy for some reason. Then I walked out, and someone offered me because just because they saw me standing there. There was no plan of me to do that show. I came back, we thought about it, it just happened. Everything that I was working on, agreed to push it by 3 months. And everyone said it's a negative show, if you're going, it's so much that, so much that. But let me tell you, I have the most amazing experience that has come out of that show. And much stronger person. Luck is 1 liter. It will go down if you don't do better things in life. And third, what I'm going to tell you is the most selfish thing that I'm going to tell you today. It is called 1 liter of energy. That 1 liter of energy, universe gives you every single day you get up. Now, where do you invest that energy is up to you, and it will again be refilled every second day that you get up. But it's up to you how you refill it or how you use that energy. You have to be the most selfish being on this planet Earth to be happy, to be lucky, to use this 1 liter of energy in the right space, right way. And that again means you have to cut out anything negative. Do not hear negative. It's energy wasting. You tell me something. A rickshawala does way more work than any one of us does here. Physically straining. But what does he earn after a whole day of job? You know why? Because what is he doing? He's putting all the energy that the universe gives him in a day in driving a rickshaw. And that's the truth. That's the blatant truth. Someone who comes to office in a bus, goes for 2 hours and then comes back for 2 hours. Because that's the beauty of it. You have to understand. Energy is limited. How you use that energy, whether it's in your college, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's your priorities have to be extremely set. And when that is set, then you know exactly where you're using this bunch of energy that you get every single day. Wasting your time is the biggest sin that you can do to yourself, not to anyone else. Your mom actually they're very right about it. Because what's happening really is, you are really every day depleting that energy, and eventually because our bodies are going to grow older and we will become a certain way. For me, those 3 liters that I keep talking about is the most important thing to live by. And the law of karma comes into play every single day. When I was, I think 21, my brother had gone to Dubai and he had come back and he gave me the secret. but I have to share an incident with you guys, which will tell you why all of the stories work beautifully. So he told me a secret, and I said, oh, what is it about? And I kind of watched it. And you know, there was an example where they say, write down a vision board. You know, write down what you want to do in life. Just randomly, and write down things that are not possible, that are not achievable. This is what I want to tell you, which is what I was always following from the beginning. I understood we all follow it in some way or the other. We don't have to bring the secret for it. We just need to understand our life in the universe because we are interlinked with each other. There I wrote a couple of things. It could be I want to achieve this, and they said, write something that's not possible. My account had 2,500 rupees. I wrote I wanted 1 crore 19 lakhs. Random figure I had to write. After a year, I was sitting with my CA. The money that year I earned was 1 crore 19 lakhs 500 rupees. Exact. It wasn't planned. It wasn't something that I thought about. But it was something I randomly wrote. Jim Carrey had done something similar, written a check for himself and given himself 5 years, and the same amount of money he earned for Tamil Nadu. Those are coincidences you might think, but there is no coincidence in life. In life, whatever you want, you can get it. Whatever you want, you can get it. No one can stop you from getting it except yourself. It is the basic rule of the universe, because when God created, or the power created the universe, they weren't as unfair as sometimes our parents can be. They were very fair for every one of us. They knew that you have to ask for it, but you have to ask for it. That's the biggest rule that you need. You have to. You can't go. Your mom and dad will not get sapna ki abhi 2 baje ke also 12 baje bhook lag gayi. You have to say, Mama, I'm hungry. Problem in our lives is that we don't tell people. We don't say aloud that, listen, I want this. We are afraid. We are being trained by some very interesting people to say that being ambitious is a bad thing. If you say being ambitious, when I was young and I joined Balaji, I remember, and I used to work very hard, like all the time. And I remember someone very senior creative said, "Yeah, but I'm ambitious guy." I felt very offended. I thought that was a very bad thing. And I remember Ekta telling me that do not listen to any one of them. Being ambitious is a very good thing. Say it that you want it. Say that you want it. Say that you want to be with that girl. Say that you want to buy that dress. Say you want that car. Because unless you don't say it, it is not going to come to you. And you will live a very unfulfilled life. Because you will only want it. You will never say that you want it. And once you say that you want something in life, there will never be a perfect situation which will ever come. There will be none. I was attending a master class of a director called Jane Campion. Jane Campion had won an Oscar for the pianist of piano, I don't remember, sorry about that. But she said something very interesting. She said that there will never be a perfect time that you will get the perfect producer, perfect cast, perfect story, perfect anything. No. So whatever you are doing in life, there will be no perfect situation. You will not get an IIT admission, then an IIM Ahmedabad, and then a perfect place. No, you won't. It has to be wherever it is, but you know what you want. Ask for what you want and go ahead and see whatever the best first route you get, go and grab it immediately, because once you grab it, it will take you to a place, and that's one of the reasons. Sometimes you might not know what you want. That's why I said never make those plans which are longer plans. Make those 2-year plans. 2 years plan don't mean that I'll win in Cannes or win an Oscar, but I know for me 2 years plans would I need to get a decent job, to do something that I enjoy doing, to be with this person. Those are my 2 years plan, and they happen. And as they happen, I build blocks onto it. Some of the most exciting, there's a song that you guys should listen to. It's called Rare Sunscreen. If you ever know about that song, I think it's amazing because some of the things that they say that is very, very prevalent for today, because it doesn't matter whether you come first or second, because by the end of it, the race is with yourself. It's not with anyone else. What my friend has done, do not worry about that. Worry about your own pace, your own priorities, your own life. And that's the most important key thing that has to be kept in mind while you're going ahead and achieving what you want to do. Do not think of, I need to do this. Nothing, no moment in your life is the ultimatum ever. A friend of mine committed suicide because she thought that was the end of it. She's someone who was reading television. She was the most popular face there was, and there was a time that she thought it will end, and it was those moments. So, for our problem in life is that we think that एक moment ऐसा आता life में जहाँ हमें लगता है कि इससे आप कुछ नहीं हो सकता लाइफ में, सब कुछ हो सकता है. Moments change कभी भी हो सकते हैं, and you cannot ever think that this is where you have lost, because I believe strongly your biggest weaknesses is what makes you special. And that's what makes you different, and that's what is your strength in life, and you have to understand that strength. Devanand does this. Have you ever seen the style that he does? Can anyone tell me why does he do that? Anyone knows why does he do that? Yes, he's running like a shot of the earth. So he's made that into his style. He made that into his style. Because he realized, if you ever see him in any of his films, he's never standing next to his hero like this. He'll always be ऊपर गाइड में कांटों में आंचल खींच के चल रहे. He's lying down on the egg because that was his weakness, and you think that's his style. Ashok Kumar in all his films would always have something on their hand, on his hand, all the sins every time. Why? You think that's his style? It's not, because he was. I'm not sure if I can use a word like that, but he used to move his hands too much. A little feminine touch he had. And he understood that fact, so he decided to make them into his style. All the weaknesses that you have inside you are your biggest strengths. They are what makes you different from any other human being. Do not get rid of them. That's what makes you special, and that's what's going to make you and take you ahead in your life, because that's what you will stand out for. So what I would like to say is that stay weird. It's good. Be lost. Because in this whole crowd of maddening, of everyone doing something or the other, you need to be lost. You need to be lost to yourself. You need to be lost in this magical world. In 9th standard, I knew in my life that I wouldn't have a normal life, because if I had a normal life, then there's no difference between us and animals. क्या करना है? We'll find a mate, we'll have one house, we'll have kids, and we'll die. Is that what you are here on earth for? Is that the reason why God gave you a human life? A conscience to you guys, because a human life and a conscience inside you makes you different, and that's why you need to make sure that your life is special. It is in your hands to make it special, because each and every one of us is special in a way that no one else can be. Thank you.